On Tuesday we were watching in the news as Queen Elizabeth welcomed Liz Truss to Balmoral and to accept her as the new Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Little did we know that 2 days later the Queen would have passed away and we would be in mourning. Queen Elizabeth II has been part of our lives. We were born in the 1950s, and as children we saw her picture every day as we spent our pennies going to the shops to buy sweets. We saw her picture on the stamps that we used to send letters to each other. At Christmas we gathered around the television, we listened to the Christmas address when she would speak to the nation, speak to the Commonwealth, speak to the whole world and give us that support that she'd been so good at doing throughout her reign. She'll be sadly missed by us. She visited Mallorca while we were here, and she came on the Britannia, the royal yacht, and we did actually get an opportunity to go down to see the royal yacht. We didn't actually see the Queen, unfortunately. And during the summer we had the opportunity to go to the Isle of Wight, where we went to see Osborne House, where Queen Victoria used to spend a lot of time, and she finally passed away. We actually did a tour of the house of Osborne House, and we went to the room where Queen Victoria lay in state as she passed away. Little did we know at that time that just a few weeks later Queen Elizabeth would have passed away. Very sad news for both of us. During our trip to the UK we also had the opportunity to go to London and see the sights. We went to watch the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace. And we actually had a tour of Buckingham Palace. We went into the palace and through lots of the rooms there, looking at the wonderful architecture, the wonderful paintings, sculptures, and really enjoyed the gardens, which were a little bit parched. There was haven't got a lot of rain.
And when we visited London in previous occasions, we've walked up the Mall and we've seen the Buckingham Palace, but never from this side. So this is actually from the garden side, and looking at this wonderful building. I'm really disappointed we couldn't do any video inside, but it was a great tour, really well worth the tour.
But really a fascinating place to be. Again,
so lucky to do that.
We didn't really have the knowledge that what was going to happen in the near future. We'll both be missing Queen Elizabeth. She has been that rock all through our lives. So Charles now will be taking over from his mother, the Queen Elizabeth. He's got a good act to follow, but he's been well trained over the years by his mother, by the family, by all those around him. And I'm sure that Charles will make a great king, just as his mother did.
It was so lovely yesterday seeing him amongst all the crowds.
Yeah, very sad as he was arriving at Buckingham Palace. He got out of the car as the car was entering the gates, and he and Camilla went amongst the crowds and greeted them, spoke to them, shook hands with them. A very touching ceremony. Long live the King.
Long live the King.